Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles vie for a key series sweep against a fellow wild card contender, and we'll have it for you next. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Standing in, Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Boston, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The third baseman, Raphael Devers.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Raphael Devers. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off. 2-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Xander Bogaerts would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Nope. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Moreland stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Reined in. On to first, a double play.
Batting first, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He checks in here as a .323 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
That's wide, 2-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Chavis goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now that's popped up. Alberto is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. There's 1. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they've bounced into a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for ball one. Rodriguez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Hit to third. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Red Sox hit is good for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. At the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Now here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Set to get his day started, Pedro Severino. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Ball one.
And this is low, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
I got 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Chris Davis at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The O's, of course, held this opposing lineup to only 1 run yesterday, so something like that today would give them a great chance at earning the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Davis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Nope.
2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Chasing after it is Bradley, but this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Popped up, Moreland in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in once again, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Full count, 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off to the Red Sox, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Fouled off. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santander waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Now here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Standing in, Austin Hayes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He popped out in his first trip.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. One away. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball. Ball one,
no runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll reach second now with one away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
So striding in, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Devers carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Santander. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Red Sox settle for just the one. Home half of the fifth coming up. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Ramon Urias. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0. Now a hard liner, but foul. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
He's set and the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Devers will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a throw over and the runner back. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Urias stands at first with one out. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Iglesias is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
To the plate now, Hanser Alberto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Second and third here, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Orioles are on top 3-1. Hector Velasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready once again, Michael Chavis. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Grounder down the line at third. The 2-1 pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 2-2.
3-2.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The O's lead this thing 3-1. Heath Hembree will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now the 2-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Austin Hayes will be next. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
So coming to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A high fastball is in there.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Marcus Walden is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Pedro Severino will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped to 3rd. Tough to get to. Devers gloves it. 1 there. On to 1st. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. On to the back 3rd here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, J.D.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0. Armstrong playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 18th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Line hard, but foul. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Santander, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that two-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
So now to the plate, Michael Chavis. Line towards center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Chris Davis.
Leading off for the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Devers is under it, makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Tanner Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 2-1 the count to Pillar. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the
And
Orioles,
here's Renato
the
Nunez.
designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0.
It's ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
First pitch of the at bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1 to Martinez. Xander Bogaerts would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
To third. Alberto has it. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. The Orioles with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Striding in, Austin Hayes. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Austin Hayes.
First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Peraza is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The second baseman.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Martinez to the track. Ball game. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Orioles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Tanner Scott claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.